Mr. Amazing, I'm getting a little nervous. Are we going to have enough studio time to finish this?
Pay now, play later.
Where my grandmother moved to Chicago, that's right, about 40 long years ago. So I've been living in this land, a concrete canyons out of touch with days of old. And consequently, I'm a city boy, just about as modern as can be. I couldn't help being sort of fascinated when my grandmother used to say, hey, she said, your grandfather was a railroad man. Your grandfather was a railroad man. Your grandfather was a railroad man.
My grandmother used to tell me, she said.
Now your grandfather didn't exactly work for the railroad, son. He just rode on them old box cars. Pulled into town and party with the ladies until the talk of marriage would start. He fell in love with your grandma down in old New Orleans in the madness of the Mardi Gras. The rest of that night is the history that led to this curly-headed little city punk. You see, your grandfather was a railroad man. Your grandfather was a railroad man. Your grandfather was a railroad man.
Now I heard that my grandfather played a pretty darn good blues house, that he might just still be alive. So I hopped on a freight train, it was headed south, just to see what I might find. I met these three old bums in a hobo camp. They was sitting around this old campfire. Well, I pulled out my imported imitation Searson robot guitar. I sang him this little tune. I said, could any of you dudes happen to be my grandfather? Well, they just sort of all looked at me with these big, ugly, yeller, toothy grins. Then each one of them picked up an identical Horner harmonica in the key of A. I just happened to be playing in the key of E. The tension was building, it was plain to see. The break was gonna sound just like this.